Bueno, vimos otra vez el video de Genshit y aquí donde nos quedamos en en la misión. Ya subí un poquito y entramos al banco. Reino del Norte. Y a ver qué pasa. Ahí está. Ahora con el personal del banco.
Welcome, friend of child, and congratulations on the first day of your illustrious career with the Fatui. You sound remarkably sure of yourself. Remember, we are mere mortals. Our ideas are fluid like water. But back to the matter at hand. Child tells me that he has upheld his...
What agreement? Oh, the thing about...
Correct.
Okay.
Child promised he would find someone to break the stalemate. And the Harbingers do not break their promises lightly.
No se rompen sus promesas.
Ah, where is that?
Child is currently at Leoli Pavilion.
Me paso el...
Oh, Paimon knows this one.
¿Dónde?
There are two styles
Ah,
of
voy a
cooking
contar.
in Liyue, known as Lee style and Yue style. They have been the flagship restaurant of the Lee style is the Leoli Pavilion. The owner especially chose to open the restaurant at Feiyuan Slope so they could compete face to face with the Shinyue kiosk. Don't talk to Paimon like that. Anyway,
No le hables
Paimon's
hacia
hungry.
país.
Let's get moving.
No hables- Adiós, amo perfeccionado. Adiós. ¿Sí, no? Algo de... ¿Un camino? Hacia aquí. No, ya que me tenía que ir lejos. Acá bajita de mí. Hola. 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 Ah, ya me por fin.
Aha, you made it. As promised, I found someone who can help you. Someone who can solve the mystery of why the Liu Qixing would hide the...
So, where is he? Italy.
He certainly is. Come, I took the liberty of setting up a business dinner, as per the Liu custom.
Interesante. Interesante.
Welcome back, sir. You honor us with your patronage. Mr. Zhongli is awaiting your arrival in the room you booked.
Okay. ¿Dar dónde? Oh, este es genial.
Hi. Allow me to introduce Mr. Zhong Li, consultant to an organization known as Wang Sheng, and a trusted associate of the Fatui. Indeed, Wang Sheng's line of work can be sensitive at times, and we the Fatui have always been glad to do business with friends who walk in...
Walk in the shadows?
It is an honor to meet you. I have heard tell of you from Mondstadt.
Discretion? Shadows? Is Wangshan some kind of...
Indeed. It is as you have guessed. The Wangsheng Funeral Parlor organizes burials. We ensure that those who pass on...
Huh?
¿Ah? ¿Por dos?
Did you think he was some sort of hired killer? The Fatui calls many such people friends, but the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor does not dabble in such business. Well, ostensibly. Well, they are still... I shouldn't say too much. In any case, I brought you to meet Mr. Zhongli
Because I can bring you to see Rex Lapis's vessel.
What?
Uh,
Don't be so surprised. Sure, the Geo-Archon's body has been squirreled away by order of the Tianquan Ning.
Rex Lapis may be the prime of Adepti, but he is ultimately an Adeptus. Many Adepti have left us over the millennia. This is the inexorable trend. The times have changed. You must have felt it too when you were at Jueyun Karst. As you have seen, the time of the Adepti is ending, and the time of men. In years past, Liyue's tradition was that a huge memorial service be held to mark the passing of every Adeptus. But this time, the Qixing have made no attempt whatsoever to respect this tradition.
Yeah, the killer hasn't even been caught yet.
Deicide or not, the concern of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor is this. When the ritual to receive this god is so kingly, it is all the more... Traveler, Child has told me a lot about you. Since you have had dealings with the Animo Archon, could I ask you to help me prepare the Geo-Archon's last...
Hacer tu
A wise
invitación.
decision. The Tianquan Ningguang has forbidden anyone from accessing Rex Lapis's vessel, which of course you would need to access if you were to achieve your goal of...
Precisely. Only by participating in the rite of parting will you be able to see the form of Rex.
Por
If
dos.
we are agreed, come with me. We will speak of the details as we...
Ok.
Alright, my bridge building work here is done. Turned out well, didn't it? You can go if you want to. Don't worry about me. I might just have a few more drinks. And get acquainted with these things they call...
Aprender a usar los palillos. Pues, ay, no, pobrecito. Ojalá con Son Lee, ¿no? Así, Son Lee. Tengo saliva. Carga. Personaje. Hola. Hola. Ah, ok, ya.
After having experienced the land of the absentee Archon, Traveler, how does it feel to know that our Archon, an adept... Indeed. The weight of 3,700 years' worth of history runs deepest in
Ooh.
the true divinity of Liyue. Organizing the rite of parting should prove to be an enlightening part of your trip. Liyue is the most prosperous of the 7 nations, defended by deities and ruled by the Qixing. As such, diplomatic maneuverings, Ningguang of the Qixing has always been on her guard against the Fatui. That is in all likelihood why Child wants to make you...
Huh. What would Child get out of us doing the rite of parting?
I neither know nor do I wish to know. As far as I am concerned, the Fatui are merely financial sponsors. I only wish for Liyue...
Ok.
These are the advance funds that Child has provided. If you use them up, you can go to him to apply for any...
Wow.
Well then, let us be off. The first step in our preparations shall be to obtain some pride.
Ok. El cambio. Gasto. Compra el jade notilucoso. Ahora, noticuloso. Algo así. Listo.
Welcome to the Jade Mystery, my good friends. Would you like to try your luck? It's cheap and it's fun, and who knows, you...
Betting? No.
Noctilucous Jade of Radiant Grade.
Radiant Grade, Noctilucous Jade? I see. You're not a tourist. My apology. What do you think? The Jade Mystery is an old name in the jade business. Just look at that wonderful quality.
These 3 pieces really do look pretty. Not like the one, but how do we pick? Should we just grab one and go?
Oh? You want me to decide? If it were me, the answer would be simple.
Oh? And
I'll take them all, boss.
Oh, you act with such panache, good sir.
oh, wait, boss.
Llevamos todos.
Hey, if we only need one for the ritual, aren't we wasting 3 times the Mora if we buy them all?
Oh, Mora. It is as you say. I suppose I overlooked.
Huh? How do you not think about Mora?
If one must always consider Mora before acting, then in all things one is bound by Mora. All Mora is currency, but not all currency is Mora.
What?
No entendí nada. Ah, okay. Yeah, yeah.
Is this how the rich live? Well, he knows a lot about big money, but
No need to waver. Even when I am constrained by Mora, I have ways of working around. Evaluating the quality of Noctilucous Jade is indeed very tricky. As crude ore, there is little difference in texture. Only after the item made using Noctilucous Jade has taken shape will you be able, if you return to those crafty merchants to quibble. They will counter by saying that your crafting bench is...
whoa! To think it's that easy to get cheated.
But there is a way to truly evaluate this jade. A fool sees the pointer and misses the moon.
What does that mean?
If you point at the moon with your finger, a wise man knows that you are pointing at the moon. The patterns, the facade, these are all the finger. Noctilucous Jade is a mystical stone. Noctilucous Jade of excellent quality would have superior pyro affinity. In other words, the bluer and brighter the luster of the ore under high temperature,
No, creo que no.
the higher
Apenas
its
acá lo inventario.
quality. I have imparted the priceless secrets of the jade trade to you. Now,
Priceless, huh? Hyman's just said that... We're back to buy some rocks, boss. But
Burn them? You can't do that, my friends. If you were to do so, what would I have to sell?
Que lo...
Not buying? Come now, my good friend. How about this? I can take a small sample of...
Nada, pues la peca entonces.
I know the rules. As long as we can prove...
All right, take these as samples. I've carved them off with a knife and tagged them to boot.
aren't these too thin? Even paper's thicker. No, even a bug's wings are thicker. These are...
Oh, you flatter me, but I have to be gentle with these rocks. They
La
are,
cagué
if
cuando
I'd
le
taken off
escogí.
even a bit more, it would have killed me.
But wouldn't something this thin go poop?
It can't be helped. Trying to deprive a merchant of his profits would be like forcing a ravenous wolf to vomit up the food in its...
What sort of conditions?
While we add the high temperatures using pyro, we can use hydro to reinforce it from within.
Oh! Oh, sir, to think you were this learned.
Strictly speaking, asking for samples when we have not yet agreed to purchase the goods is unfair.
Well, guess we just need to find a place to try this out. Oh, Paimon remembers! We once saw this big pot down at the Dada Upa Gorge in the camp of the hilly churls from the Meaty tribe. Now, let's pack those samples up and...
Ok, vamos para allá. Las trajas me tres muestras, ¿no? A 2000 metros. Hasta acá. Puchis. Aquí. Usted que no fui lejos. Aguanta la olla gigante de nativos de los carnívoros.
It has been a long time since I last set foot in the Nation of Wind.
Ah, ya está bien conmigo.
A friend of mine from Mondstadt would always bring a few bottles of locally brewed dandelion wine whenever he came to visit me in Liyue. It must be said that the famed liquor of the land of pastorals is far better than Sumeru's frigid snake wine.
¿Deja hablar o qué?
That's the pot! It looks like the Hilichurls are still using it. It's a bit impolite, but we gotta cut the line. Ringblade!
It's nothing.
¿Mata? Listo. A ver.
There's still soup in here. These Hilichurls sure have. This soup looks like it could be used as our hydro-elemental protection. We're ready to go. Paimon will help remember which one of the... Use pyro to keep making the pot hotter until we get the results we need.
Vamos, el uso del elemento
Mr.
pyro.
Zhongli said that the shinier and bluer the ore gets, the better it is.
Ok. Ya tengo que usar fuego. Abajo con ellos. Ah, ok.
Whoa! That light came from the first Noctilucous Jade! Hilichurls are surrounding us again! Were they attracted by the light? Such nosy neighbors!
Así.
Let's take
Así, así.
care of them and
Háganse.
continue again after.
Give up. Don't waste my time.
Listo. Será el de que está echando como yo creo que es así.
That light came from the second Noctilucous Jade, didn't it? More Hilichurls? They don't give up, do they? Looks like they're mad that we ruined their food.
Give up. Your life is mine.
Como me gusta este personaje.
It's nothing. Don't waste my time.
No escape!
It's nothing.
Chum.
Don't waste my time.
Listo. Ya a calentar lo demás.
That's bright! Too bright! That was the third Noctilucous jade, wasn't it? It was so much shinier than the rest. Let's go with that one.
Ok.
Let's head back to the Jade Mystery to buy some jade, shall we?
Ah, ok. Yo pensé que tenía que estar aquí, no sé, agarrarlo. Chillón.
You're back, my friends. I've kept the goods for you. Which of them would you like?
¿Cuál era? No me acuerdo. ¿El tercero? Ah, no me acuerdo. Creo que era el tercero.
Exactly. That's the one Paimon
Ah,
remembers
ok.
too.
Oh,
No
ya.
problem. If you have your eye on this one, you can have it.
Then we'll take a box of the third type of jade.
Done. All the same, and pardon me for asking, but I'm curious.
I suppose it would not hurt to tell you.
Parting? Oh, dear. I'd heard the rumors, but oh, it's hard to believe. Even though the Jade Mystery has been in decline, it is said that when our Lord lost his way while going incognito in the city 200 years ago, alas, all things must pass. Well, if this...
Are you sure? You didn't want to even give us an inch before.
If not for our Lord's protection, this city wouldn't exist as it does now. No proprietor could...
I'm sure Rex Lapis will feel your...
In the safe hands of the Liyue Chising and good honest merchants such as yourself, I for one believe that...
All right. Thank you, my friends. What's with me getting all...
Now that we've made our choice, let's take this Noctilucous jade.
Hey, wait a minute. He said it was half price, not...
Llorar.
I'm sorry. I must have forgotten to do that too. Let me see. As I thought, I didn't bring any.
Any what?
Mora, my apologies. Another oversight on my part.
Despedí dinero, ya sé.
Oh, that won't do. This isn't some small sum. That's a relief. Have a look.
It's fine. Just enough for half price. Though, to be honest, it'd be all right even if the sum wasn't quite...
Well, it's settled then. Let's take this jade to you.
Look at you bossing everyone around. You didn't cough up a single Mora.
It seems that we must.
Ay, no. Vamos caminando, está cerquitas. Ya que estoy cerquitas, voy para allá. Más para arriba. Bueno, ahorita subo por aquí. Creo que es por aquí, no me acuerdo. No, acá atrás, aquí estoy drogado. ¿Dónde subía? Por acá. A ver, no me acuerdo. Nada, por aquí ya.
Sí, bebé, cómele huevo porque voy no lo quiero.
No soy por escaleras mejor. No me acuerdo por dónde se subía. No me acuerdo por dónde se subía, la verdad. Pues, yo sé aquí porque es que no me acuerdo dónde era bien. Aquí no pasa nada, me escabullo por aquí.
Yo hice por ti que no ibas a hacer.
Pero bueno, ahí está, vamos. Ok. Ok.
We can leave the jade here. I have already called for a jewelsmith to shape them into the implements that we will... Ah, yes. I have yet to go and see Child. So, as for the jewel...
Guess we can't do anything else. Also, is this where we're doing the right?
Yes. I have already rented this location, and have begun making preparations for the rite. That's right. The Liyue Qixing have acquiesced to using this...
But when something big...
These things are for the authorities in Eugene Paris to consider. Trying to help would probably only add to their troubles.
Pues sí que sospechen nosotros o del que nos ayudó. El K, no sé qué. O B. ¿Cómo se llama? Ay, se me olvidó el nombre.
Golden House?
The only mint in Liyue, which is to say the only mint in Teyvat. All the mora that flows throughout the world is minted.
Oh, no! Paimon wasn't thinking about anything bad. Paimon thinks it's... But why do you know this?
Since the rite of parting has the approval of the Qixing, it is a semi-official event. As such, there is already some limited information available. Perhaps each has their motives. But this is the capital of commerce. In Liyue, where the god of contracts reigns, only contracts may not be betrayed. Well then, we should go and prepare the perfumes used in the...
Perfumes? Where'll we get them?
No. Perfumes used to honor the gods must be freshly decocted. Silk flower petals contain a fibrous material of good quality, often used in brocade making. Its scent, however, is most elegant, and is especially suited for...
It's time for Zhongli's lectures on high society again.
We shall not speak of the details right now. Follow...
Con su dinero, con nuestro dinero, porque suyo no creo. Fragancias rituales. Voy a comprar la flor de seda. Que verás, me va a mandar hasta el otro mundo para poner la mejor calidad aquí y ya.
Hey, boss, do you sell silk?
Silk flowers? We
Which kind? The...
Ugh, you ignorant shoppers. Always
Golden House Maiden, Valley Weaver, and Fate's Yearning. One of each to start with, if you don't mind.
My goodness, this gentleman is quite... You two must be his servants. Please refrain from any further attempts to contribute.
Déjense de comentar. Sí.
Now then, please peruse at your leisure.
Silk flowers exhibit different properties based on how their environmental conditions differ from their ancestral habitat. Nevertheless, these are fine. Just look at the abundant foliage here. And these stamens, glamorous as a maiden of the Golden House. This strain is an evergreen, and mostly, by contrast, this variety thrives in any dark, damp location, often in large clusters. Morphologically, it is distinguished by the profusion of petals and densely packed stamens. Lastly, this strain is quite the recluse. Unlike its exuberant cousins, flowers and foliage are minimal, and when in season, it has a subtle yet enduring scent. It was first discovered by the ancients when they scaled the mountains in search. Silk flowers have all but disappeared from the wild today due to geographical changes over Liyue's history. Most are not grown by horticulture.
Wow, a true connoisseur. Most of...
I possess but a smattering of trivial knowledge. My traveler friend is the one to watch. They are on track to set foot in every corner of the world.
Oh, Mr. Zhongli, you're way too humble. So...
I'll take them all, boss.
¿Qué? ¿Otra vez?
Again?
How can I put this? When purchasing opera tickets, it is natural to decide based on which singer has the most melodious voice. But this silk flower purchase is not an... Perhaps you don't know. Tradition states that we should decoct perfume from different like several other tedious and complicated traditions, But this is the only rite of parting to take place for one of the 7 in 3,700 years. As such. Now that's settled, a question. Do you have any more on you?
¡Hija, qué asco! ¡Otra vez! ¡Sabía que iba a suceder! ¡Qué asco! Veo un patrón de comportamiento.
If I may interject, did I hear you say that these flowers...
Yes, in a sense.
Gosh, well, why didn't you say so? It would be bad luck to say it out loud, but I've been worried about our dear Lord ever since these flowers will be used to glorify our Lord. They're free of charge.
¿Gratis?
Why wouldn't I be? I would be nobody if he hadn't written those poems in praise of my wares.
Huh. So much folklore here revolves around Liyue's deity making cameo appearances.
Thank you, boss. I think I speak for all of us when I say that.
Our skins? You were the one who forgot to bring money.
Please, it's the least I...
Ay, dice, los pies de dinero.
So, now that we've got the flower,
Ideally with the help of an expert. Unfortunately.
talk about first world problems.
Hence, I need you to help by asking around in the city. Try.
So this time we get to go around town looking for nice smelling lead.
I will wait for you near the statue of the 7. Meet me there.
Maybe we can find some good candidates at the Adventurers Guild. Let's ask Lan. She's master of the Liyue branch, right?
Ok, vamos para allá. ¿Cómo subo? Vamos a escalar. Listo. Por ahí están las escaleras porque flojera. El consejo de Alan. Pero ¿hasta dónde está? Ah, ya me acuerdo. No, no sé. Aquí.
Lan, we need to ask.
I stopped accepting commissions a long time ago. Sorry, you two, but you'll just have to ask another.
Oh, it's not that kind of favor. It's just a.
What? Do I look like the kind of girl who wears perfume to you? I think you're
Well, Paimon thinks you smell amazing. So come on, Lan. What's
Now that you mention it, yes, there is something. Oh, it must be from the Qingxin flowers I picked on the way back.
Aha! The truth is out. Lan's.
No, they were for medicinal use only. Anyway, this is a pointless conversation. If you want to know about perfume, try talking.
The fortune teller, right? Paimon remembers she smells. Thanks, Lan. See you around.
La divina. Ah, cabrón. Bueno, pues vamos a necesitar buscar por por toda la ciudad, vamos a decir, creo.
Hello.
We've come to ask you a question.
Perfume? I rarely think to use it. That said, some of the cosmetics I use are scented. Since I usually set up my stall by the docks, I avoid perfume like the plague.
That's the worst thing Paimon's heard all day.
While we're on the subject, have you never heard anyone mention Yingar's homemade perfume?
Yanger? Oh, as in.
Yes, that's her. Many a rich family's daughter has gotten her to make perfume for them. Apparently...
Great! This is just the intel we...
Por fin, progreso uno tras otro. Quiero agarrar esta foto, ¿no? Ahí está. Vamos para atrás, arriba. Yo quiero ya el ritual, yo quiero pelear. Aquí está.
Well, hello. You found me at last.
What? How did you know we were...
Oh, I heard a rumor about a couple who were snooping around town looking for Actually, I was starting to worry you wouldn't find me. This is the ultimate test of my appeal.
Snooping around? Why are you making it out like...
What can I say? People love to talk. Maybe you ought to be more discreet in the... Relax. I know why you're here. You want to get your hand on my homemade perfume, don't you? What 3 in 1 go? My goodness. You have extreme tastes for someone your age. Maybe the rumors I heard were true after all. You're on the prowl and need some sweet-smelling ammunition? Is that the best you could come up with? Even if you were genuinely offering perfume to a deity, that doesn't explain why you...
Zhongli was right. People don't remember this tradition any...
As one of my favorite poems goes, "O cherry tree, begrudge not thy blossoms as they are
That been over paimons.
In short, I'm happy to help. Traveler, you can be my assistant. So, where is a good place for making sweet... Where's that? Mondstadt? We're only making some perfume. Somewhere closer to home will do. Let's go for the...
No sé. ¿Dónde? Ok. ¿En el comedor? Sí. No, por favor. Ahorita, gracias.
I've had a word with Chef Mao. Wait, are you ready to please me?
What did you say?
I meant make me proud. As my assistant. Obviously.
Vuelo. Ojo, cuidado.
While I'm setting up, you can go and fetch some water.
Try something new at the Wanmin restaurant.
¿Qué hago? ¿Para recoger agua atrás? Ah, ok.
Try something new at the Wanmin restaurant.
Ok.
This water will do nice. Now, I need you to extract the silk flower essence. Perfume making uses an altogether different technique from alchemy. Here, let me teach you. You need to keep your wrist firm. Now, use your strong hand to stir it with a persistent rhythm. Keep going until the juices start to come out. Ooh, you're a natural, like a Now take these and try it out. Don't forget to do all 3. They look visually identical during the essence extraction process, but I will put them into...
Aprendí a sacar aceite, cabrón. Ahí me caí. Es un aceite. Listo. Listo.
Wow, this is some exquisite silk flower. The essence is placed into water and simmered over a low heat until most of the... You must take care to control the heat during this process. If the temperature... So please, focus on controlling the heat. Don't waste a drop of that essence now. We want...
Okay.
All 3 perfumes are ready, and you a testament to the lengths you will go to for romance. It's so rare to see nowadays. Anyway, shall I give you a brief overview of each scent? It might just help you match the right...
Paimon wants to hear this.
This first one is sweet as candy, straight out of a fairy tale. Younger women. The second one is for those with more refined tastes. The first choice for... Finally, the third one has a soft but lingering scent, like a mist that captures the light. All clear? Don't get them mixed up now. You'll ruin the mood. Good.
Okay.
Be sure to come visit if you... I'll leave you with some parting words. One who tries to sail 3 boats simultaneously should... Come and hang out with me at Scent of Spring some...
take these 3 perfumes over to the Statue of the Seven. Mr. Zhongli's probably been waiting a while.
Ofrecerle por una estatua de arco. ¿Es en estatua o qué? Ah, la usted teleporta. Quita la misión. Perfecto. Okay.
We've brought the perfumes, Mr. Did we take too long? You were just staring.
Oh, you're back. Compared to the watch that Rex Lapis's statues have kept over Liyue, this was but a brief moment.
Well, how can a person compete with us?
That is true. Well,
3 sets and not 1 left.
thank you both. Let us offer them up.
Okay.
This is the first kind of perfume. Miss Yinger said that it's sweet as a dream. And this is the second kind. It's got an elegant smell. And the third kind has a gentle but lingering fragrance. Something like the dusk mist. And it's a favorite of my... Oh, what was that? That's the one older ladies like, right? Does that mean that Rex
Perhaps.
Vaya.
Rex Lapis has taken on countless forms. Perhaps that...
What a shame. We only got to see the giant trap. Let's hope the Chi-Sing can catch...
We can leave that to the authorities. Let us focus on the fond farewell for Rex Lapis.
So, we finished another step in our...
Next, I would like the 2 of you to help me borrow the cleansing
bell.
At present, a friend of mine named Madame Ping is the guardian of the cleansing bell. She lives near...
Sure, but aren't you going to come with us?
Ah, I have certain reasons why I can...
Man, why has he got...
Ya sé que de repente, que es tan misteriosa de repente. Son el mundo de la tatera. Hablan con Mapping. ¿Y dónde es? Gracias por marcarme la misión, juego. Muchas gracias. 500 metros. Vaya, está cerca. Ya no sé cuántas horas llevo. No, aquí lo vamos a dejar. Yo creo que ya con esto está... Porque hubo poca pelea, pero mucho texto. Nos continuamos en el siguiente video. Adiós.